fuming tonight, angry that their child's bus routes will change, making some kids walk up to 5 miles, many in the dark. When you ask, we investigate. Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zeppelin examines why magnet students seem to be getting the short end of the stick.
Despite all of the Clark County School District's buses, there don't seem to be enough to get magnet students to school in a timely fashion. Their bus routes are changing, and that means 10th grader Daniel Silvers will have to walk an extra hour each way to school.
Well, before, my walk was only like a 30-minute walk. It's not too bad. But to add an hour onto that, it's crazy.
His dad isn't happy about it either.
When I got the letter this year that said that the school bus was being moved to from 2 miles to 4.8 miles, I thought it was a mistake.
Daniel goes to Rancho High School because he's interested in engineering and aircrafts. He competed to be part of that magnet program, but now his dad is concerned about how he'll get to school. He's issued a challenge to school board members.
Please meet me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Me, my son, I will provide the coffee, the donuts, whatever you want. Make that walk with me down the 215 Beltway at 4:15 in the morning with no lights.
We rose to the challenge during the heat of the day.
We wanted to see just how far this walk is, so we're going to try to do part of it ourselves.
It is challenging, especially with the weight of a backpack, and this family is hardly the only one who's upset. Robin Vitiello has 2 students in magnet schools.
And it takes them about 20-25 minutes to walk home. Now with the new location they'll be walking, it'll take at least an hour, if not more. And what concerns me is the safety, the fact that they don't have sidewalks throughout a majority of the route that these kids will have to walk. And once we do the time change, once winter time comes, they would technically have to walk in the dark.
Jesse Welsh with the Clark County School District says they put a lot of thought into the changes.
The biggest reason for the changes at the secondary level is because of the expansion of magnet schools.
He says to provide buses for all the magnet students would cost $33 million.
We would have had to buy so many more buses.
A number some parents doubt, but still think there shouldn't be a price tag on students' safety.
Any money for the safety of our children, yes, it's worth it. It would be a very sad irony if magnet students were walking home on a route and got injured or killed when their neighbors get a ride home on that same bus.
And Daniel's dad thinks changing the plan now just isn't fair.
You don't change the rules in the middle of the game.
CCSD wants to point out that students always have the option of going to their nearby school.
It is a choice, and I think that's important.
Meanwhile, Daniel's just preparing for the change and even briefly considered switching schools.
By doing this, the magnet schools are probably going to be losing some students because those kids, they're not going to want to have to walk that far. Like I said before, that would kill me walking home every day.
For those of you unfamiliar with the magnet school program, they specialize in specific things like engineering, business, and even the performing arts. Just getting into one of these schools is considered a privilege. Now, these kids have usually endured longer than normal bus rides, but parents we spoke with say they'd prefer that to these long walks. In the newsroom, Stephanie Zeppelin, Channel 13 Action News.
If you have a problem you would like us to investigate, just send us an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com. We'll see if we can help you out.